Hey superstar, it's Gavin speaks. Have you ever noticed some people just stare at you and you don't know why they're staring at you, and it seems kind of strange and makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable? Well, that means you are someone that's very high vibrational frequency, okay? And that people can see that in you, okay? And the problem with that is it can attract the wrong people to you, okay? And what we got to be careful of as chosen ones, as light workers, light warriors, star seeds, indigos, light workers, whatever you want to call it, right? What we got to realize is that we have the vulnerability, okay, to attract narcissists, attract sociopaths, attract toxic people. And a lot of us, we're born into families that are negative, or we will label as negative. And, some people even go as far to say as demonic, right? Now, that didn't happen to me. I was quite lucky, but I did attract narcissistic, toxic relationships into my life. And so that's because where I resonate, my vibration and all this stuff. And so on your journey as a spiritual person, you are susceptible to people who want to zap your energy, okay? And so sometimes you get those looks, people staring at you because your aura is on fleek, right? Your energy is high, you're high vibrational. And we got to realize that other people can see it, and other people may be jealous of it, okay? Other people may be jealous of it. And so some people will see it and celebrate it, okay? Especially if they're another light worker, they're a kindred spirit, right? They're gonna celebrate you and be like, wow, like your energy is amazing. Like, you're so beautiful. When I say you're beautiful, I'm not talking about your physical features. I'm talking about your inner self, your spirituality, spiritual energy, your vibe at some point, all right? But for the most part, what we got to be careful of is the opposite of those people, which are people who just want to come in, zap you of the energy. And what they do, these people, is they will come to you, right? And they will love bomb you. They will make you feel good. They will put positive vibes onto you. So there's the catch, right? They know how to get into your head, right? They will read you for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, even 6 months and beyond, and get to understand you in and out. Once they feel like they got you locked in, now the manipulation starts, right? Now the toxic side comes out, right? Now they know all your weak spots, and they know how to, manipulate your brain and make you feel bad and make you feel good and make you feel bad and make you feel good. And then for some reason you become addicted to that, all right? And so understand that as a chosen one, as a light being, we got to be very careful and protect our energy at all costs, right? Yeah, people are going to stare at us. They're going to look at us all kinds of types of ways, but we have to discern, whether this person's a good person or not, right? And for me, I just learned on my journey not to look at people, right? Not to look into people's eyes. I always felt like I was afraid to look into people's eyes, right? And I had a hard time doing that, and as I grew up, I got better and better at it. But as I look back on it, looking into someone's eyes, they say the eyes are the window to the soul, right? And so the reason I don't look into people's eyes is because I don't want them looking into my soul. I don't want them looking into me and manipulating anything or any energies. That's why you feel uncomfortable about it. Sometimes it's not that you're shy, right? Sometimes it's like, I'm protecting myself. I'm not looking in your eyes, right? So I just stopped looking in people's eyes, right? Unless I know they're a good person. Like my partner, I will look in her eyes, right? I will connect with her in that way because I know she's of the truth, right? But most people are not of the truth. They're not of the Most High. They're not of God. They're not of Jesus, Allah, whatever name or label you want to put in it, whatever is the Most High for you, They're not connected in, and we don't know as spiritual people, unless you're very connected, unless you got clairvoyance, spiritual gifts and stuff like this, we don't know what they're carrying with them, right? We don't know what energies they're carrying with them. We don't know if they've got succubus, incubus energies. We don't know if they've got any demonic spirits around them. We don't know any of this stuff. So, as a chosen one, you want to be picky with who you put your energy with, or who you connect with, who you have sex with. You want to be very careful. You want to protect your energy at all costs. So people be staring at you all kinds of funny. Friends, family members, strangers on the street. They'll be looking at you, staring at you, or just looking at you in some type of way, because for some people, they're just jealous. Some people, they see something in you and they want it. Okay, they're inspired by it. Okay, so some of it's good. They're inspired by it. They see your vibration. They see your aura. Maybe they don't know it as an aura, but they see something magical about you. You know that word, the X factor, right? You got that X factor spirit, that energy of, you're just magnetic. You are attractive as fuck, right? You're attractive on the energy level, right? Doesn't matter what your looks are like, right? Your looks, your appearance in what we call the 3D appearance, right? The physical body, which we're all, we get sexually aroused about, and like, this is good looking, this is bad looking, or whatever it is nothing compared to your aura and your chakras and how clean that is, and the energy that you give off, the karma that you have, all that stuff. So some people can see into that, but maybe they don't know it as spirituality. They just see something's different about you. You're shining a little bit different. There's something about you that stands out, and they almost want that. But for me personally, I can see when someone's a star. I can see it, right? Instantly, I can see when someone's going to be something amazing. They have something in them. As long as they put the mental, emotional, physical efforts towards making that life happen, it will happen for them. But, what I've seen is that a lot of star seeds, right? A lot of light workers, they don't have the mental, emotional capacity to make themselves become a star, right? And that's what I'm saying. We're all born stars, all right? We're all born stars. And in this world, in order to bring out that star, it requires courage. It requires confidence. It requires assertiveness. It requires personal power. So it's very important for us to develop the solar plexus, right? It's very important for us to develop the solar plexus. The solar plexus is the power chakra, right? As long as you're not approaching it in an ego-based way, the way that I develop my solar plexus is God is in and a part of my solar plexus. My relationship with the Most High is so connected, so deep. It's like, I don't need bravado confidence. I'm a chill, laid back kind of confidence. Does that make sense? Like, I know my power because I'm a part of source. Like, I'm connected with the Most High. I've built a relationship and trust in the universe, in God, whatever label we want to put on it, right? And so it gives me that sense of confidence and knowingness and not being afraid of things like death, Now, obviously, if someone was to put a gun to my head, I'm going to be afraid. But there's also a part of me that knows, like, a sense of peace inside of me that will just take over. That, this person might have mental illness, or, they might just need money, they're trying to rob me, or whatever it is. And that I'm just going to trust in God. If I'm supposed to die right now, I'm supposed to die right now. And that's the level that I trust God. If I'm supposed to die right now, I'm supposed to die right now. If I'm supposed to live, I'm supposed to live. A relationship you want to have with God or the Most High. And so for me, I'm just not looking. I'm not looking at what other people are doing. I'm not looking into other people's eyes. I'm focused on my own path, my own lane, and whoever actually comes across my path, maybe I'll entertain that, maybe I won't. I'm very careful in who I let into my circle. I'm very careful on who I interact with. And, one of the things that I do when it comes to like business, for example, I will, in the past, I've been ripped off for a lot of money and I've worked with the wrong people. And so for me, I will have someone, I will get to know someone over a period of time before I fully trust them into my business, right? And this is how I find, especially if you're running a spiritual-based business. I know this message isn't for everyone, but I want you to know, if you're wanting to start a spiritual-based business, or you're wanting to start your own thing, or whatnot, working with certain people or whatever it is, you gotta be very vigilant around the types of energy that you bring into your space. And so I will have someone work for me for months until I really trust them with like more responsibilities and stuff of this nature. So it's almost like I have like an apprenticeship in a way. Does that make sense? So anyway, this goes the same for romantic relationships. You want to be very careful. Like, it takes around 6 to 8 months to really get to know someone's true colors. Okay. So when it comes to dating, we got to understand that we want to take time, right? With giving people our bodies, right? We want to take time before giving over too much emotion, right? I'm not saying to hold back. I'm just saying, there's a certain level of protection that you have to have for your heart. I'm not saying to be overly protective and pushing people away or anything like that. But when it comes to dating someone, you want to ask them a whole bunch of questions before it even gets to that point where you're developing feelings. How many kids do you want? Do you want to get married? Have you ever cheated in the past? What's most important to you in life? Do you believe in gender roles? What do you think a woman's responsibility in a relationship is? What do you think a man's responsibility in a relationship is? Do you like traveling? When it comes to cleaning, do you like it done in this way or that way? These weird little things is going to save you a whole bunch of time when it comes to the dating period, right? Would you like to live in another country one day? Would you like to eat, right? That's a big one. And that was a little bit of a challenge in my relationship, right? We did discuss it, but, we had some challenges with it. And so, if you're not okay with someone eating meat, for example, then that's going to be an issue down the line. And these are the questions that we need to ask and discern whether this is right or wrong for you, despite the feelings. Let's say you develop feelings really quickly for someone within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever it is. You got to walk away from that thing and not try to change the person. Does that make sense? And, wish and hope and potential and things like this. All right. So we've got to protect our energy, right? We've got to protect our vibration. And, these people are looking at you for a reason. They're staring at you for a reason. You have power. And it's up to us to tap into that power and recognize it for ourselves and realize who we really are and bring it more into the world. Okay? They see something within you and it's your job to bring it into the world. How do you bring it to the world? Courage, right? Confidence, assertiveness, personal power, right? Taking action, taking charge, right? It's more of the masculine dynamic, right? If we're just all airy-fairy all the time, hopeful, wishful thinking, whatever it is, it's imbalance, right? We can't just be totally woo-woo, right? I'm woo-woo. I'm not totally woo-woo, right? I'm also embracing the masculine, the practical, the steps, right? In order to create your reality, right? Action, assertiveness, confidence. I understand that I live in the 3D, but I'm from the 5D, right? I'm functioning in the 3D, but I work from the 5D, right? And that's what we've got to understand, all right? And bringing you into the world, your star into the world, your life, your light, your truth, your life experience, your love, your peace, your ambition, your courage, your imprint. You're a unique snowflake, okay? There never has been anyone like you. Currently, there is no one that is like you, and there never will be anyone like you in the future. You're never going to exist again. And that's your piece of the massive puzzle piece of this planet, and you're here to shine for a reason, all right? So keep shining, okay? Keep sharing your love, all right? And if you want support and you want to be a part of a community and you want to raise your vibration correctly and you want to experience manifestation from a high vibrational frequency instead of a low vibrational 3D frequency, then I suggest you get the free energy reading and the manifestation diagnosis session. If you want to manifest more money, success, happiness, or relationship, get the free energy reading, okay? Because if you resonate low on the vibrational chart on screen right now, law of attraction is not working for you the way that it should be working for you. If you resonate high on the chart, the law of attraction is going to be amazing for you, and things just click, things just work your way, you see all these successful people making lots of money, having lots of success. That's because they resonate at a different core vibrational frequency. So get the alchemy energy reading at alchemyenergyreading.com or click the link in the description and check out my previous video over here, right? And check out my 3-part series on how to raise your vibration correctly. And remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace.